Hello, everyone, and welcome to Red United TV. It's your boy, Ivorian Spice, and welcome to the Catch Up Volume 63. Yes, it's another week for us Manchester United fans. A terrible week, a tragic week for us, We're all hurting right now for us Manchester United fans. But first of all, big up to you guys who are tuning in via Facebook, via Twitch, also via YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, and remember to share because why? Sharing Ivorian Spice is caring. If you're watching from YouTube, remember to smash that like button. Share to any other social media platform that you guys have. You're watching from Twitch, press that follow button, and also remember to share to all the social media platform. And for those who are watching as well, guys, as always, remember to, if you want to contribute to the channel and you want to improve the quality of content that you get, make sure you contribute via PayPal, which is in the link description. As well, if you're on YouTube, you can also send your super chats, which will help the channel grow immensely and get to where it needs to get. But yes, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching us always, because without you guys, we wouldn't be where we are. We always have to pay homage to our viewers and those who are subscribed to us, the community itself. But yes, guys, Manchester United fans, let's get straight into it. Let's bring on the guests. Munzi, big up to you, big man. How's it been, man? I know it's been an interesting week for you right now. We can understand where it is right now for Manchester United fans. We know that it's not going so well. Last week was terrible. How was your week in general? How was your weekend?
Yeah, it was all right. Weekend was all right until the result. It's just lucky I've got a week off this week, so yeah, should be. I'm going to be all right this week, as long as someone goes tonight, but you never know, dear.
And let me bring in Jerome. Jerome, how you been, big man? Are you been all right, man? You coping? As Manchester United strain your feelings?
Yeah, I've been trying to, these results, they've been coming, innit? So it's almost like I'm expecting the worst so that I don't feel too disappointed by it. So apart from that, just try to take my mind off it and just enjoy the weekend with friends and family and just try and get on with things, really.
I hear that, man. Last but not least, let me big up Ems for soon be tuning in with Amu because he doesn't know what time we start. So yes, Ems, how you are, bro? How you been, bro? How was your weekend?
Mate, my weekend, bro, let me tell you something, yeah. It was the order was United, Barber, the missus, bro, yeah. Fam, it's now Barber, Mrs. United, bro. Yes. Yeah, it's depressing.
It is depressing. I can understand where you're coming from. A lot of Manchester United fans right now are pissed off, man, and really depressed right now about the current situation. But guys, first and foremost, as you know, we are here to discuss the match first before we get to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer himself, the man that's in frame right now, the highlight so far of our season, our miserable season, which is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We'll get into him, but first of all, let's get straight into situation. Manchester United 0, Liverpool 5. Manchester United getting dragged up into the mud, getting spanked up, getting showed who's boss by Liverpool. The Scousers, our arch enemy, on a Sunday, on a God's day, we get slaughtered to the lamb. On a Sabbath day, you think Liverpool have mercy on us, feel a bit godly, but they didn't. Nah, they just thought, you know what, sod you, men, we're gonna get you. But yes, Manchester United getting pumped by Liverpool is the topic of today. But we will get into the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer situation. But first of all, I want to get how these guys feel. I'm going to move straight to you, Mozi. Overall, what was your thoughts on the game?
I just think it was always going to happen. Like Scholes said in the week, if we play like that against Liverpool, they're going to open us up. And they did, didn't they? 4-0. I missed the fourth goal, went to have my dinner. I thought it was half time. And then come back 4-0. I couldn't believe it. But I don't think I've ever seen us that open. I've not seen anything that open since a packet of peas I opened earlier. Do you know what I mean? It's just so open. And the fact that at half time, half the crowd are leaving, I've never seen that ever. I've been supporting them for ages. Do you know what I mean? But yeah.
Absolutely.
What can I say?
which was shocking to see the fans leave.
Yeah.
Oof. Says a lot about the situation right now. They left so damn early. But let me bring up to Jerome. Big up to you, Jerome. What did you think about the match yesterday?
Well, the first half, the beginning of the game looked like we were like onto something because there was a good first attack. Bruno Fernandes had a chance early doors which he missed, and then from then on it was just all downhill from there. Like as Monzi said, we were so open. It was almost unbelievable. I think that's the first time I've ever seen us play that badly in one half. Like the scoreline could have been anything. If anything, half time saved us from further embarrassment because it could have been more than 4-0. And I was just so surprised that our defence have been playing so well. Not so well, but they've been playing for so long together. And it looked like it was just a bunch of strangers in that defence. They were literally just all over the place. Like, I don't know what is going on, but the defence just didn't look like they know each other. So it was just made to look so easy for Liverpool to score past us in that first half. Like, they weren't even playing their best. That's how bad we were playing. That Liverpool didn't have to come out of third gear. Then the second half was basically just damage limitation, really. It was just a case of just trying to keep the scoreline down because there was no way we were going to score 5 and win the game 5-4 because our defence was so open. It was always going to be that Liverpool were likely to score as well as us. So it was bad, obviously, that people got sent off. But you just got the sense that Liverpool just thought if we're winning 5-0, the game's won. There's no need to overexert ourselves. We had a tough game in midweek at Madrid in Spain. So, let's not like stick the nail in the coffin, so to speak. So it was almost just a case of just see the game out. We were dominant 5-0. Man United didn't do anything to trouble us. So that was it, really. So based on that performance, I don't see any way back because the players' confidences are going to be so low after that game.
Definitely, and as we speak right now, players' confidence are low. They're so low that they don't longer trust the management and the coaches. Big ups to you, Ems. I don't know where you're looking at. Yeah, I don't know what's caught your eye, but what was your opinion of the match overall?
Bro, I'm not gonna ask you here. Bro, when the third goal went in, told the missus, just book the tickets for cinema, mate, because I can't watch this. But back to the game, I thought we started okay when Fernandes had that chance, and after that, it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. But like, I don't know, man. It's the worst bit of football I've ever seen, man. Like when you talk about, yeah, a bunch of individuals you meet in the park, bruv, never played with each other. That's exactly what it was. Like it was square pegs and round holes. We're seeing Harry Maguire give Luke Shaw a flipping Irish whip again. Like it's just, I don't know. Like I don't know what it is with Maguire trying to do Irish whip to Shaw. Like I've seen it too many times. But and it's just I don't know. It's just embarrassing, man. And then play to Ronaldo's strengths. Like we got a right footer on the left, we got a left foot on the right. They're not going to cross the ball in the box, are they? It's not flipping Ribery and Robin, is it? So we need to play to Ronaldo's strengths. But yeah, it was carnage, bro. And you know,
like you go
on, mate, go on.
Said like you said, Ole couldn't train a dog. That's all I can say. He can't train a dog.
Yeah, but and you know what? So much I've never seen as a Man United fan. I've been since I'm a boy to now. Yeah, I've never seen us get booed two times in 1 week, mate. At half time, bro. That is unheard of.
Atrocious, man. Unheard of indeed, man. I've never seen that myself. Manchester United fans booing any team at half time, guys. Which we'll get straight into it, of course. That first half, and you know what's so funny? The guy who doesn't want to talk about the match tunes in 10 minutes later, so he doesn't talk about the match. But guess what? You caught us in the moment of speaking about the first half. So sod you, mate, for tuning in late. Guys, big up to Amuk. We're not going to ask him his overall opinion of the match because he doesn't want to give his overall opinion of the match. He wants to talk about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, which we will get into. But that first half, guys, let's go straight into that match because that first half, the first goal that we conceded, then we conceded the second goal. And I'm with Ems. Why does Maguire love making love to Luke Shaw in big games? Why does he feel like the need to start holding his hand in big games? I remember this against Tottenham. I remember this so many times in the big games. Maguire pushing Luke Shaw out the way, X, Y, and Z. Just what? To make love to him or what? What is going on with Maguire? Maguire has been poor. And that second goal, even the first goal where Luke Shaw was on his own, says it all, man.
Bro, that was scary. That's like a training session. You know when it's like 3v1, blood? That's exactly what it looked like. Fuck.
That second goal was comedy. Luke Shaw and Maguire running into each other like the chuckle runs.
Why did he let the ball? Why did he let the ball bounce? Why did he let the ball bounce though? I don't understand. All you have to do is kick it, and he let the ball bounce.
Yeah.
I just think whoever, if he don't go tonight or whatever, he needs whoever comes in, they need to take the armband off Maguire because he ain't captain material. Give it to Ronaldo or Bruno. I don't care. Well, give it to Fred if you have to. Just, do you know what I mean? But you got to give it to someone that because Bruno's telling everyone what to do. I don't know what's going on with Maguire because like last year he played really well for England, played really well. You know what I mean? I thought, oh yeah, played really well. I even got his name on my shirt, and now he's like fucking, he's crap. I have to get rid of my shirt. Do you know what I mean? But no, he can't be captain of the club. He's not a captain of the club. Never should be. But while Solskjaer's in, he's not going to change it at all. So. I said after the game, I just shouting. I don't know why, but I was shouting at the telly, just go, just leave, because I've had enough. But I have had inside information. They're leaving it till Saturday because it's going to be my birthday present. That's what I've heard. So,
if they leave it till Saturday, I'll be crying. I'll be really crying because he needs to go out now. But back to the game, of course, Manchester United 4-0 down at half time. Manchester United fans, as we said earlier on, booing the manager, booing the team for the second time in that week, which was horrendous, guys. I don't know what you guys thought about that because that's twice in a week. And I saw them doing gestures like this to the manager, wanker, all that kind of stuff, get the hell out, which I thought was truly deserved. I don't know what you guys thought about it.
I see they were waving white flags as well, like white hankies. So I mean, it's like that's not heard of, is it?
That's La Liga.
That's what they do in Spain, isn't it?
Yeah. But I don't think we've ever been 4-0 down with 11 men. I know when we played Spurs, we were down to 10 men, but we seem to play better with 10. Oh, sorry, it's the second half, but we played better in the second half with 10 men. But his first half, we had 11 men, and that was awful. It was awful.
That was the players. Because I did ask the same question.
That first half just showed us that a lot of these players have stopped playing for Ole.
Yeah.
Because you could see that they weren't trying because Ole came in with a press tactic. When did we ever press? We've never pressed under Ole.
But Jerome, no one pressed though. Everyone pressed individually. I don't know what press tactic.
They're not being coached properly to press,
but
pressed in batches.
Not being funny, I felt sorry for Fred and McTominay because they'll just overrun. That's what I mean. They ain't great anyway, but they're overrunning midfield. Don't you think? You know what I mean?
I don't feel sorry for them though.
The thing is, he's even stubborn though. Liverpool play 3 in midfield. You play 2 defensive midfielders. What's all that about?
Yeah,
like match them up. And this is what I'm saying. Tactically inept, bro. Like we play that team in Italy. I can't even pronounce the bloody name, yeah.
Atlanta.
Bro, yeah, that team, yeah. Bro, we played them.
Atlanta.
Same team, 2-0 down. And then you think that same team is gonna do a thing against Liverpool? Bro, you're drunk,
that is unforgivable. Picking the exact same team.
Yeah.
Not one change, the exact same team, and try to press. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, and sorry to interrupt you, Jerome. And Maguire's not allegedly fully fit. Fred came in there with a doubt. Rashford was a doubt. Bruno was a doubt. Man played all of these man. How does Van der Beek feel? Bailly, Pogba.
Fit players, Fit players. He need minutes under the belt.
So basically, what Ollie's doing now, he's playing players that just come back from injury. On top of that, he's playing players that are not even playing well. And on top of that, he doesn't even have a strategy to go out and win a game. So that is a recipe for disaster.
Big up Yahya, who said, is it Yahya who said it was one of the worst beatings I've ever seen. It was ruthless. Which it was ruthless. And also Bruno Fernandes that says that Oli didn't even play Sancho. That man is a joke. To see Sancho sit there on the bench while we're getting piped in,
Pissed
thinking,
off.
what am I doing here? Like, is this really life at Manchester United? I felt so sorry for him. It was sad. It was sad to spend 75 million and 79 million on the bench. It shows a lot about the management. It says a lot about the setup and etc. And then, of course, in that second half, Manchester United going a man down, conceding that goal. Paul Pogba getting sent off as well was him feeling that he's not with Oli. He needs to go. In fact, let me make it easier for you, man. Let me get sent off so we can concede more goals, which I was kind of disappointed that we didn't concede more goals for them to actually have the emergency meeting. I reckon if they had 10 goals by the end of the night, it would have been an emergency meeting. But yeah, guys, moving on to that, of course, overall, there is no man in the match. There will never be any man in the match for this type of game. And I'm
I would give it to one person, though.
Who would that be?
De Gea. I still think he tried. He did his best. They just did not help him at all. De Gea tried that yesterday. He actually made some couple of good saves, but he still got packed in. That's why no one see what De Gea did yesterday. He saved us a little bit. It would have been worse. It would have been worse.
Big up to Bruno Fernandes, yeah. Guys, let me just get these comments in first of all. Big up to Bruno Fernandes. He says Maguire has slower reaction than my 67-year-old United fan page. Says that Donny has having a party. Donny's having a party. Definitely having a party. Big up to my United fan page. Make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, make sure you share as well. Bruno Fernandes says that breaking news, Man United have made contact with Conte. It's happening. And also, he also said breaking news, Man United have made contact with Conte. It's happening. He said that again, just to correct himself. But yeah, we will be going on to that. We'll move to that segment later on. But first of all, let me bring you some alarming news, guys, that you guys are not surprised of during that match. Man United, okay, this was tweeted by United Reports. MUFC defensive stats in the Premier League this season. Goals conceded 15th, which makes us ranked as 16th in the league out of all of them. Clean sheets, we've only got one clean sheet, which makes us ranked us at the 18th overall in terms, which is really bad. It really is bad. Shots on target phase, 43. We are ranked 14th, and tackles, one which is 104. We are ranked bottom in terms of tackles, one. Errors leading to shots, which was 8. We were ranked bottom. So we're the worst when it comes to these kind of situations. Expected goals against, 14.3, 15th. We are still the worst. Regardless of all of these things. And of course, moving up to the Oli quotes, which I love the most. Oli quotes, it gets better. So the first Oli quote I have today says, Solskjaer asked if he's the right man for the MEFC job. Saying, I've come too far. We have come too far as a group, and we are too close to give up now. Now, guys, I'm going to throw it straight to you guys, the panel, of course. Listen to that nonsense that he just said, saying that I've come too far. We have come too far as a group, and we are too close to give up now. And I'm wondering, what has he come forward to that he's too close to give up now? Because I ain't seen goddamn shit in terms of coming close. We walk further than what we ever have been if he was coming too close. Do you guys agree with me on that? We are further than we were supposed to be now if he's saying that we have come too close, and he's out here trying to save his job.
Just to answer that question, what I would say is this, yeah? If the club itself decides to sack Oli, I'm just letting you guys know, you see, we are going to start again from scratch. You see, when you lost Ferguson, bring someone in, he's going to start something. The only difference this time around is we've got the players, which will help us, right? But in whatever you just said there, what have we seen? Since he came like 3.5 years ago, what have we seen?
We've seen nothing. We've seen semi-finals being lost. We've seen finals being lost. We've seen embarrassments. We've seen records being broken in terms of against us, not for us. We've only had one record, which is the unbeaten.
And he just had one individual record.
One
The away unbeaten, because that's not for the club. That's not because we did not achieve anything from not getting beaten away. That's just for him, all himself.
And on top of that, we spent a lot of money on players that he doesn't even play.
Yeah.
Players that
Do you think though that the players I think the players he's brought in is like right, but he hasn't got a clue how to play them. Do you know what I mean? Like the players, if Conte comes in, then he might, well, you know, because you wouldn't get all these managers wanting to come in with you know, if they took over from Fergie, look at the crap I know Phil Jones is still there, but we had some crap, didn't we? We had Tom Cleverley, you know what I mean? We had some rubbish players. And then he's got all the players in there. That's what I mean. Like when he signed, like I know Ronaldo just come in, but he got Varane in. He needed a central midfielder, yeah, but that shouldn't have been no different. But he's still picking the same players. It's still the same. It's no different. Like Varane's injured, all right, but he's not picking Sancho. He's not giving them Donny a chance. You know what I mean? He's brought these players, and it's like, you know, he's not going to change it. At the end of the day, he's going to play this stupid formation, hold two holding midfielders, whatever. He's not going to change it, and people have figured, right, we'll just pack the midfield out, and there you go. Because the defence is so poor. You know, our defence is worse than last year when we didn't have Varane. When Varane comes in, Varane's a big miss, yeah, but
you
know
see
what I mean?
those numbers, Mumsy. You see the numbers that I mentioned before: error leading to shots, bottom, tackles, bottom, you know, clean sheets, bottom. But I just want to point out, Ems, can you please read this comment and then let me know what you think about this? And Amuk, you can follow on.
What from Yaya?
Yes.
If so, Skulls called a certain man. Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's true.
It's true. It says Yaya says that Scholes called it certain Man United former players and supporters are delusional. They don't want to realize that Ole is shite, which means Gary Neville, who for some reason was deflecting every conversation. He keeps saying that the team needs to change something. I don't know if it's the way they play and that kind of stuff, but doesn't want to talk about the fact that all those responsibilities leads to the coaching and the manager.
Can
And
I
even
ask
though
you a
they
question?
go ahead.
Was Gary Neville ever a good manager when he had the opportunity to manage?
He was.
So let him just shush his mouth and do commentary, right? Because he hasn't helped us at all. You chose friendship over the badge. That hurts me, no? That hurts me a lot. Gary Neville for me is a cancel. I don't listen to him. I don't care what he says. His opinion don't mean shit to me.
For me personally, yeah, he don't have to say he's shy, yeah. All he has to say is, right, it's not been good enough. Maybe it's time for a change. Then I feel everyone will be like, all right, cool. He's not trying to, you know what I mean? It's just not a marriage, blood. Like, it should be divorced.
It's not working out. You know, Ollie sleeps on a sofa in this type of marriage right now. He doesn't even sleep on the bed. He sleeps on the sofa.
No, he sleeps with Phil Jones on the bench.
On the physio bench.
Yeah, physio bench.
Big up to Mr. East 2 that says Ollie at the wheel. Shit! Which you deserve. Guys who are watching, make sure you let us know what your thoughts on the match was, what your thoughts on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
You know what pissed me off?
Also, you smash that like button. Also, smash that like button, share as well. And also, guys, if you want to contribute to the channel, the links are in the description for the PayPal, and also super chats are available, so you can post up your super chats as well, guys. But yes, Ems, you was about to say something before I read the next
pissed me off though? Sorry to interrupt you earlier, but you know what pissed me off, right? The game's finished, right? Yeah. Cool. He walks down to the tunnel. Why am I seeing all these Man United fans clapping, bro? Are you fucking dumb?
I was upset though.
5-0, blood. Huh?
Shouldn't be there. Should be gone. I'd have gone home.
The problem we've got is that we've got a lot of fans that don't see Ole as the manager. They just see him as the player that scored the Champions League winner. That's what it is. They're just blinded by that. They're not separating the manager and the player. And
that's right.
If the fans are going to keep staying there and celebrating 5-0 defeats, then we've got no hope as a club in maintaining the standards that we had under Fergie.
No, definitely. Let me read the next quote again. This is regarding coaching. Of course, we're speaking about coaching. Solskjaer after the match said, "The coaching staff are very good, brilliant, and I choose the way we approach the game. Today, we are not clinical enough going forward, and when you give good players spaces, they score. He still backs his coaching staff, even though you can just be honest with yourself and say that we wasn't good in terms of coaching and etc. But he chooses to back them. What do you guys think about that?
Oli is absolutely delusional. We conceded 11 goals in our last 3 games, and we've had 1 clean sheet in the last 20. And he said that the coaches are doing a good job. And on top of that, we've got a set piece coaching as well. We're still conceding goals. And
Scaring more conceded.
What makes it worse is that the goals that we're conceding are easy, silly goals. The opposition are not even trying. Like, there's no triangle, there's no that swift 1-2s, and it was a good goal. There was nothing we could do about it. Most of the goals that we conceded, if we had a structure in place, we could deal with them. So whatever he's talking about the coaching stuff are doing good, he's just chatting out of his ass. And I can't believe anything he's saying anymore. He's losing his credibility. All the quotes that you've read out are just a load of shit. Literally. It's embarrassing.
Absolutely embarrassing. Another one, of course, guys, moving on to Harry Maguire, when he came out to do his interview, he was like, I don't even want to be here, but I have to be here. I'm like, wow, this is our captain, you know. He's out here telling us that I'm just here because I have to be here, you know. Yes, he said as one of his highlight courses, I will be looking at my individual performance, then the team. I am the captain, and we have to stick together. We have to look at each other, and then look at yourself in the mirror, which is true. He should be looking at his own individual performance, because his own individual performance cost us games, cost us goals. And Maguire has been horrendous for the last couple of games. He's had terrible games. Amok, what did you think about that?
I think the way he said that, I can't be really upset with him. Like, I always give chances, opportunity to people to make it up for me, towards me, right? He said that he looks at himself in the mirror. Hopefully he can change. But the only thing I want to see that comes with that is Ole Gunnar. Maybe different people might want to help him out. I hope he improves, because it costs 80 million. I can't get upset with him. He said the right word. He has to look himself, evaluate himself. That's good. I hope he does that.
When he was doing this interview, did he have Luke Shaw on his hand?
No.
Yeah, he didn't. Luke Shaw finally detached from him after the match.
He sounded very upset though, and timid. It's like he needed Luke Shaw with him.
You heard Luke Shaw as well when they asked him about what can be changed if it's the manager and all that stuff. I heard Luke Shaw sigh first regarding the manager and the tactics. He went, which says a lot. That means that, listen, if I speak, I'm in trouble. You know what I want to say, but I can't say it because I'm just too fed up, man. A lot of things came out as well, and of course you had Klopp as well, who also had his thoughts on the game, which was that it is really a good day and a big one. I got told it never happened before. Writing on our own little chapter in the history of the club. People
that makes it worse.
Talk about it in the future because we won, and it happened again as happened in the login in future. He also said, guys, which one pisses me off the most is it is an insane result. It is special, but we don't celebrate like crazy. We have to respect we have respect for the opponent. At halftime, I told the players we have to play better. He was
doing cartwheels on the bench. He was doing cartwheels on the bench. What do you mean not celebrate? He was celebrating right in front of everyone.
At half-time, I told the players,
freaking German,
we have to play better. We have to play
he
better.
Needs to flip in.
4-0, he's telling these players to kill us.
That just peed me off even more, watching him do his celebration on the side. Do you know what I mean?
Why are we all getting upset, though? Why are we getting upset? The Aston Villa manager said he was going to come to Old Trafford and get a win. So
it was all there.
Like,
can I say something, though? Can I say something? Is anyone surprised about this result? Because I'm not. Because what I saw, what's that team? That Italian.
I'm surprised though. I got surprised. I actually got surprised. A big surprise.
Apart from Gary Neville,
I'm not surprised.
We win 2-1.
I'm not surprised with Ole because I know what Ole does, isn't it? I've never been Ole in. If you remember from the very get-go, I say I don't fool this guy. I've always, if you remember, from the very get-go, I told you I don't fool this guy. I don't think he's gonna cut it.
Yeah.
All right,
But
guys.
going back to
Let me just sorry, guys. Let me just interrupt. Sorry, guys. For those who are tuning, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you share across all your platform. Also, watching from Facebook, make sure you smash that like button and share as well. And also, Twitch as well. Yaya says that he's a crackhead. He's getting high on Norwegian ganja. Straight up. Yaya always says that. He also says that Maguire is 5 million more than Van Dijk, which is again, wow. Just wow.
That's laughable.
Jerome, you was just about to say something before I move on to the next section.
No, I was just basically getting onto Jurgen Klopp's comments. When he said that at halftime that his team needs to play better, I actually agree with him. Because they didn't even play to their best in the first half. And they were still 4-0 up on us comfortably. So that just shows how atrocious we were as a team in that first half. So obviously he had a game plan to get them playing well and come to Old Trafford and perform. But he realised that he didn't even though he wanted them to play better, he didn't need to. His team didn't need to because we were that bad. No. And that just shows you how far we are behind Liverpool.
I'm sad though. I'm upset.
Let me move it up to the next part. Of course, guys, as we know, we've discussed the match and everything. Oli quotes, players quotes. Ems, you need to tilt yourself up a bit because we can barely see your face, you know. And of course, we're going to move it on to the main topic. As you can see, guys, the question there is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's sackable inevitable. And as you know right now, guys, there's been so much news on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as we speak right now. As we understand, the board itself has had a meeting. What's it called? Matt George has cancelled all these appointments. So has Ed Woodward. So has Richard Arnold cancelled appointments to have an emergency meeting with the Glazers as well, and also the board members regarding Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's future. Which right now, all eyes is on Ole right now because boy, we're just looking at the time thinking, is it gonna come now? Breaking news? No. We may have to wait tomorrow. You never know. But as you know, guys, breaking news from Manchester United, which was coming from United Reports, which we tweeted out earlier in the day. Breaking news, manager director Richard Arnold is understood to have cancelled all appointments on Monday as to hold talks with Joel Glazer. Again, guys, this news came out, and of course I was like thinking, yes, the news that I've been waiting for, like, it's going to happen. Because I woke up this morning thinking, really? Like, no news? But Manchester United were quiet last night. Of course, this morning, from the afternoon, news started wrapping up. As soon as we got to the afternoon, now we're in the evening, it's getting thicker now. Guys, as you see there right now, I don't know what your situation is right now. So this is going to be as open as possible. I'll try and control it as well as much as I can. Is it inevitable right now, guys? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's future. Is it inevitable? Guys in the comments, let me know what you think as well.
It's got to be. It's got to be. You can't lose to Liverpool 5-0 and then still have your job. It's got to be because, like, if we lost, it'd been worse if we lost 5-0. But like, do you know what I mean? And that's probably the first time we lost 5-0 with 11 players. That's even worse. I know Papa got sent off, but we was 5-0 down before he got sent off. You know, like the last two games. Well, he turned around and said, look at the Spurs game. We lost 6-1 and then we come back. But we had a man sent off. We had 11 men out there. It looked like they're playing like boys, but it was just awful the way they just give up and just, you know, he's got to. But as people are saying, they reckon he's going to hang on till the Man City game. But they can't hang it on any longer. It's just going to get worse. Do you know what I mean? Someone needs to go in, and they're saying like, who's going to come in and want. You know, is it going to change? But you know, he'll get more. All right, he'll play Spurs. Like if they get someone in now and then he's in for Spurs, it'd be different. But like if they goes end of the day, we go to City with any manager, we're probably going to get beat. You know what I mean? At the moment, but it's just the way they're getting beat. You know, they just laid down for them in the end. They could have had 4. They could have had 6 or 7. They should have had 6 or 7. Do you know what I mean? It's just the way they got defeated. But they need someone to go. And that's why I think Conte is going to be the one that goes in there because he needs to kick someone up the arse and just get on with it. Because these players ain't playing for the shirt. Not one of them are playing. I don't care if they're at the end clapping the fans. I don't care about that. Shout on the pitch, not at the end. Do you know what I mean? Just pathetic.
You know what I have to say, yeah? I saw the way Barcelona fan treated Ronald Koeman. I was wondering why Manchester United fans didn't do the same thing. Why didn't stop him from leaving the stadium? You know, why don't you block his pathway and then say Oli out, Oli out? But we're not like that. We're not like the Spanish fans. We're not toxic like that. You know, it doesn't get to that stage. Of course, again, guys, the question is, of course, is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's sacking inevitable? Amok, what do you have to say?
Like, I think Ole should have been sacked ages ago. But what just happened yesterday, I literally thought I was going to wake up this morning and just say Ole's gone. I'm upset with it. Like, you know, I'm really active. I've been quite a little bit. Like, I'm really upset with it. Mourinho lost 3-1 against Liverpool, got sacked the following day, right? And my question I asked myself this afternoon at work was, what was the reason of us getting rid of Van Gaal in the first place? He came to give us a structure, style of play, but we didn't have the players to play for him. But we've tried all these other people, and we got Ole. And I'm not really upset with Ole no more. I sat there today, I said, you know, I'm not upset with Ole. Ole is just a human. He got given an opportunity that he got eat from. But the only people I'm upset with is the bud. You sat there and gave this individual that job, and now you're taking the time off your holidays to make meeting. You're not even proactive, you know. Why are you making meeting? You should have been done like ages ago. Like ages ago.
Whistle went, right? As soon as the final whistle went. If the Glazers really watched the match, they would have called straight as soon as the final whistle went. In fact, at halftime, they would have said, you know what?
Nah, we're not taking this.
I'm not taking this. He's done. He's done. Tell him at the end of the match, he's done. In fact, stop whispering in his ears at halftime that he's sacked. You know, so he can spend the next 45 minutes thinking about his life.
Put you on the board. Like this coming forward there. Like, do you know how upsetting it is? People don't even know about football. Knew about what happened yesterday, you know?
Yeah.
People don't even know about football. Don't watch even football. The memes. Everyone talking about the memes. Like, come on.
Okay. Now, Ems, I'm gonna read this out to you. Multiple dressing room sources have indicated that Solskjaer no longer has the trust of a number of players. His tactical acumen, selections, reluctant to make big decisions, and indulgence of underperforming players have all been called into question. So the players are really upset with him that he doesn't play players like Donny van de Beek. This has been reported that he doesn't play players like Van de Beek. Their fear is that they don't understand how everybody, Tony Van de Beek, Nemanja Matic, and Jesse Lingard that's been training well, especially Donny van de Beek, don't get a chance in, while other players that are not performing well get played constantly, and they're tired of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's favourites. This is coming from inside the dressing room. What do you have to say about that?
But for me personally, it's one of them things, you know, when people say they're better the devil you know than devil you don't. So that's why I keep playing Matt Fred ahead of Van der Beek, innit? You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes it's like when flipping a girl, yeah, get rid of their ex, gets to know another guy, and then isn't sure and goes back to the fucking ex because she's not sure. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's a good analogy. It's the truth.
Fucking always has to go to girls, doesn't it?
No, but it's the truth. It's the truth. But I just think Oli is old. Like Oli's tactics are old. Like
he ain't got any.
Thank you, Monty.
He ain't got any tactics.
When they ask him questions, yeah, about what's your view on the game, bro, it's proper like dry. Like anyone can say what he says. You know what I'm saying? You don't go into depth like Brendan Rodgers, like that game against Leicester. Man said we need to block more, tackle more. Like anyone can. Jerome, you can say that. I can say that. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't even have qualifications, bro, to say things like that. So for me, I feel like they're not enjoying training anymore because we don't have top coaches, bro. Because Carrick's learning on the job. McKenna, bro. McKenna. Who's McKenna?
Hello.
Who's feeling?
Feelings on Twitter.
Yeah. You get me? And then you got people like Gary Neville talk about feelings.
If you look at what when Ole come off, he looked like he was a man that's going to get sacked.
Yeah, definitely.
Like he was going to get sacked. But
you saw that.
He did. When he was walking down the tunnel, he looked like I'm gone here. You know what I mean? He should have been gone, as you said. What I see something that Mourinho got sacked. We finished second the year before with the team we had, and then that year, all right. the dressing room was toxic. That's probably what got rid of Mourinho. But if Mourinho had all the money that Solskjaer's been given, he'd still be in. Surely he'd still be in. Do you know what I mean? And so all this money, I thought, you know, I know
he would have been gone. I'm not Monzi. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was.
Oh yeah, now if he'd done what he'd done now, but
he'll be gone.
He I know I've been not Ollie nor Ollie out, but you could just I'll give him a chance this year because he brought all his players in, and it's just not that changed it. It's just not changed it at all, and it's just like I'll give up with him now. He's got to go. I shouted at the telly, just go. I'm shouting at a freaking telly, but just go, just resign. If he had any guts, he'd just turn around and go, look, I've took him as far as I can. I'll go. Because if he gets sacked, it's just, or if he carries on, like say next week we get hammered by Spurs and then hammered by City, he ain't going to get another job in England. Do you know what I mean?
We need to make the change now, though. We need to make the change.
Well, why wait till then? Why wait till then?
Guys, I'm gonna stop you there because I wanted to read out some more things. I got a lot of material, guys. Let me be on this road so I can just ignite your flame.
Oh,
exactly.
Fucking hell.
Another one is, of course, coming from ESPN. It says one source cited the lack of understanding between Cristiano Ronaldo and Mason Greenwood as being down to Solskjaer and his inability to force the pair to link up more convincingly. Teammates have noticed that their pair rarely pass to each other in attacking positions and that Ronaldo is becoming visibly irritated by his young teammate's decision to shoot rather than pass in the goal-scoring position. What you got to say about that?
But it's mad. It's mad because this is what Ronaldo used to do to Van Nistelrooy, blood. So hey,
So what you trying to say is it's the roles I've reversed, isn't it?
So he's getting his karma, basically.
But
they're not cooperating in training. Obviously, Ollie's the manager. It's his job to get everyone playing in sync in training. If you're not doing that, then obviously players are just going to be playing for themselves on the pitch, and that's what it looks like. Greenwood's just
it don't help. God, yeah, it don't help that he's got to play in the left footer on the right and the right footer on the left. That don't help.
Yeah,
you know, Ems has said it, but you got to play wingers with Ronaldo up front. Like, fair enough, if we didn't have Ronaldo up front, then you could play it like that. But Ronaldo's not going to be, you know, doing all that chasing and that. So, Sancho sitting on the bench. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Greenwood's not even a winger. He bought Sancho for that. He doesn't play him. So,
no.
Well, if you got a manager,
keep putting crosses in, and, you know, giving me service. I'm like the main striker here, and not getting.
If you got a manager, he believe in individual brilliance. What happens? There no construction.
Exactly.
It just says it all. It just says it all.
I think that if we'd have lost to Atlanta and then lost to Liverpool, he wouldn't have stayed like now. He wouldn't be in the job now. But so Ronaldo saved him. You know what I mean? Like when we won that game, everyone's like, yeah. I'm like, nah. Just to get rid of him.
Yeah.
As I said before, like if United get hammered, it's good news because then hopefully we'll get him out. But if they win, it's a bonus. But it's still not. I can't believe he's not gone yet. I know they're saying meetings and all that, but yeah, always putting his hand up. Bet sharp.
Okay, yes, I put my hands up. That me doing this is like I need to
telling off.
But just wrap it up what you're saying. Don't come off yet. Just say what you have to say. But I need to introduce the next one. Says Yaya says right here that Ollie also didn't have to take the job, which is true, especially if you love the club, knowing that you're not qualified to coach.
God bless you, Yaya.
Club like Man United. Big up to Yaya. He's
I've said that on countless occasions.
And then, of course, moving on to another quote, guys. There is more news coming regarding this Ole Gunnar Solskjaer situation. Right. Next one is the Manchester United, of course. Players are now openly discussing the possibility of whether a new manager would bring in better results and are conscious of the upswing that Chelsea saw after replacing Frank Lampard with Thomas Tuchel. It was also said that Antonio Conte is keen on the job, but has been for a while and is prepared to bide his time. But United are understood to be very wary of his style of management. It was also included as well that MLC are determined to avoid the repeat of the Jose Mourinho situation, and there are some at United who fear Antonio Conte's style is too similar to that of Jose Mourinho. which brings me to my conclusion, guys. Is it Antonio Conte or Zinedine Zidane that you want to see, or someone else like a Ten Hag?
Ideally, I'd like to see Zidane come in, but if Conte is the only one available, then why not take him? Give him a 2.5-year contract. He's someone that you could bring in and he could immediately get the players performing. He wouldn't need to like get rid of like 5 or 6 players and start again. He could work with that team and develop it and get them competing for 2-3 years. The football might not be as attractive as like your Ten Hag or your Zidane, but it'll get us solid again because at the moment we're shipping goals left, right, and centre. So we need to just go back to basics now and start from the beginning, build from the back, and then move forward from there. Because at the moment we're just all over the place. We need someone to just go in there and be big and bold and make big decisions and drop players that some of the fans might think are controversial, but it needs to be done for the good of the team. Like, for example, maybe someone like Bruno Fernandes might need to be dropped and Donny van de Beek gets his chance. Maguire to be dropped. Luke Shaw to be dropped. Alex Tellers to come in.
Joe, I just want to play a little bit of advocate. Don't you want to see Manchester United play better football instead of playing defensive football under Conte and play the 3 at the back? Don't you want to see Manchester United play attacking football?
Definitely. But the thing is, when Conte's famed for his 3-5-2 formation, but from what I saw at Chelsea, they were playing good football in that formation. So even though it looks like the team set up defensively, he was getting his wing backs going and supporting the attacks. So I think even though Conte looks like he's got a defensive style, he can switch up and make those adjustments needed to get the goals. Because I'm pretty sure when he won the league with Chelsea, they won like, I think it was like 14 games in a row consecutively. And I can't remember the last time Man United ever done that. Even under Fergie, we probably didn't do that. I think we probably won like 10 or 11 games consecutively. So Conte's got a winning mentality, and that's what we need. Because right at the moment, our winning mentality is non-existent.
Well, anyone else has to add to that regarding the Zidane, Conte, or Taghal?
Personally, right, end of the day, yeah, we talk about the DNA, bro. The Man United DNA is about winning, playing attacking football, and bringing youth through. Yeah, Ole doesn't meet none of them criteria as we speak, bro. That's the truth of it. Yeah. So if we get Conte, we'll win. I know we'll win. The attacking football, I'm not very sure. It depends. And the youth, I don't know about that either. But at least we'll get one. You get one of your objectives. You know what I'm saying? And with Zidane, I think Zidane handled big egos in the past, innit? So he can deal with them. Yeah.
You know, he was a big ego himself.
Yes, exactly. He's a winner. When people see Zidane, they have to show that respect, innit? With Ten Hag, I'm not that. Ten Hag fits the profile, but I feel like man needs to go to like a Dortmund or something, and then come to Man United. I don't think you should go to Ajax to Man United, even though.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Even though, let me finish. Even though that will make more sense Ajax to Man United than fucking Cardiff, Mode, United, blood. Let's be honest here. You know what I mean?
No, but I'll be honest with you. And managing Ajax is a big job, regardless.
Yeah,
it's a big club in Holland. They're a big club. They're known around in Europe and world, so they have history there. The next step for Ten Hag is to go into the elite level management job. Is to step up.
That's what I said, Dortmund. That's what I said,
Dortmund, Manchester United would be
when you like United doing that.
Man,
at least you got young players. You just said it yourself. You got young players.
Young manager.
You said it yourself.
That's tactically astute. That's got a system. That's got philosophy. The same philosophy that we believe in the way that Ajax believe in their philosophy is the same thing that we believe in terms of youth as well, courage and success. So yes, Ten Hag will be a suitor. He knows how to play in big games. He knows how to handle big games. He plays Champions League matches.
Can he handle big ego?
For me,
Can he handle big
You know what?
ego?
You know what?
Big
My
ego.
will
goal
learn.
is
He will learn. He will learn.
He will learn. He's not going to learn like the way Oli has to learn.
No.
Oli's learning is like this big.
He's got
this
his own
big.
philosophy
Ten
already.
Hag is
Can he
learning
handle
level is just
big
like this.
ego?
He just needs
That's
to
the
learn about
question.
this much.
Can he handle the big
No.
ego? That's
When
the
he gets
question.
there, he would cross that
He will-
bridge. I promise you.
Yeah,
If he
yeah.
get given the opportunity, for me, it's either him or Zidane. And Conte, I understand what everyone wants him, but I'm not really
I don't
a fan.
want
The
him.
club
I
just
don't
said
want him.
themselves,
I don't want him.
his style of football, they don't want to repeat the Mourinho era. So if you knew that,
His football's
like,
better than Mourinho's though. His football's better than
United,
Mourinho's.
I'm so upset with this team, you know. The board is so stupid, yeah. We're still sitting there waiting. When Real Madrid won it, what's it called from Everton?
Ancelotti.
Just one phone call. If you want Zidane here, it's just that one phone call. So what are them people we call us couch here? What are they for? What are they doing?
I don't know.
That's
Big
the
up to
problem
Mr.
that I've
East too. Sorry guys, big up to Mr. East says, fam, the way I walked into work today was like so cold Steve Austin. Man United fans were hiding. And you see that, Ollie, this is what you do. You see, I don't feel like the Glazers get the same banter from other owners. You know, and I wish the owners banter other owners
Because they don't watch
for
football.
fun. Yeah,
They don't even know that United lost yesterday.
Do you even think they're in the owners group chat for the Premier League?
They're not.
The Glazers they're not even interested in it.
The thing is though,
When it's money,
the board,
and that, they're interested.
They're in the
the
group.
board,
They're
the
like,
board.
"Yo,
Then
add me into the group. Add me into the group, please. I heard
The
you talking
board-
about money this time."
none of the board though are like football fanatic. Like I think this Arnold bloke is into horse racing. Woodward, he's into clowns. Do you know what I mean? Like, and the Glazers are into their football, and they're trying to do something completely different over here. I just think like I want Conte in to kick some of their backsides up to get them going again. Because at the moment, you get Zidane come in, he's going to want players, yeah. And we've got to wait till January. He ain't going to get much in January. As Jerome said, I think give Conte a 2-year deal and say, right, see what you can do. And then afterwards, we'll, don't give him a 2-year deal and then say, give him an 8-year deal.
You don't start all over again, you know.
Don't you think Conte will want players as well? Because that was the same situation with Tottenham when he was negotiating the project, the money of how much he wants to spend and the players that he needs.
But then if he's saying he wants to come in now,
Conte always signs players.
Well, yeah, true. But if he wants to come in now, he's going to have to play with the players now. So, and if he's saying, I want to come in now,
and I believe Zidane can still get a tune out. He doesn't need to sign players because when he first
I'm not sure.
Madrid, he didn't sign
He will.
players.
My reservation is Zidane. I just think Zidane might take longer to get the team going than Conte.
That's what I think.
Because Conte's experience in the league.
I think what Zidane will do, he'll tell the board, you know what? There's 6 or 7 players that.
Nah, I doubt it.
You need to almost say that you'll allow me to do that in the summer.
Anyway, they're giving it to Bruce.
What you think? Big up to guys, 1 second. Big up to Akil Peel that says, I will take Conte, just to back you, man. I will take Conte in a myth that he's always played with a back five. He plays to the strength of the squad. He plays 4-3-3 at Juventus, started with 4 at the back at Chelsea, and then changed to adapt. Big up, says also he's laughing. He also says that Zidane is overrated as a manager. Akil Peel says that this squad needs someone who can turn them into challengers straight away. Ronaldo's not here for a long-term project. Conte will get the best out of the squad, unlike Zidane.
And he's not Premier League proven.
I agree with that.
Says that Conte is a much better and established, probably in the Premier League, definitely. Queen says, Oli in all day, every day. It's better to know Man United will lose so other clubs can bet in peace. He's the best manager ever. You see what Ollie's done there? You know?
The only thing...
Listen to a banter club.
The only thing with getting Conte in, though, he hasn't got a very good European record. So that's another thing where Zidane will be better.
Exactly.
I've heard he's not very good in Europe.
Listen, guys, I don't understand why you don't play guys, can I say something?
We need to forget about the Champions League.
No. You guys are not serious. You want Conte over Zidane. The man that you guys idolize
I never said
young guys as watching the game, Zidane. Are you guys okay? Do you know where we can go with Zidane? Do you know the length we can? You know the players we can sign.
I never said. I never said I wanted Conte in over Zidane. I just said I wanted Conte in to
If
kick their
Zidane
ass.
tells you
That's what I
jump,
meant.
you're gonna say how high,
Oh,
even
yeah.
if you're
No,
anywhere.
you know what I'm saying.
Yes, that gives us opportunity.
I would
If you
love
meet
Zidane
Zidane right
to
now, and
come
Zidane
to
said, "Hey,
But
Mazzini,
right now,
please jump for me."
Conte.
You're gonna say, how high,
Like,
Zidane, how high?
I've
I
never
love you
liked-
so much. You're
I've
one of
never
my
liked
favorite
his.
players. You're
I
one
never
of my
liked
favorite
his.
players. Please, you
I
say
never
that
liked
now.
his.
You
I've
know
never
what?
liked
If
his.
you Zidane, we should have got
Wait
Zidane
a
in
minute.
the summer. Bring in Zidane
I never
in
liked
the
Zidane anyway because he took
Ronzi,
over
everyone's
Cantona's.
speaking over you.
He took Cantona's place in the France team ages ago, and I love Cantona, and I've not liked him
Yes.
since. So I'm sorry,
Well,
I don't like
Ronzi,
Zidane.
I bet you right now,
Get-
if you see
get
Zidane,
Steve Bruce
you're
in.
telling me the best player that you've ever seen in
Get
life.
Steve Bruce in.
That's my guy. That's my guy. That's the guy that made me
Bruce.
fall in love with football as a kid.
Steve Bruce.
No,
Bruce.
Zidane. Zidane made me love football.
Yeah, but I'm not half French, am
He's
I?
the reason why I
Uh,
support France.
I hear you.
Just remember that Zidane
I'm not
doesn't
half
talk
French.
any English as
He's
well.
my favorite
There's
player of
gotta be
all
a
time.
language
My
barrier.
favorite player of all time.
I'm sure. Listen, guys, I'm very sure Zidane has learned some kind of English, grasp of English. Growing up in Spain, growing up in
Ollie
France
out.
and Spain, you learn a bit of English. So he must
Ollie out.
grasp basic English. He just needs to perfect it. I reckon language barrier won't be a problem because there's a lot of Spanish speakers in our club. There's a lot of Spanish speakers in our first team, and Portuguese and French speakers. So you can communicate and get that message out. He will learn the language, but I want his
It's up
experience.
to him whether he wants to.
Listen,
the
the only reason why I favor Zidane is because I want Manchester United to
It's
play
French.
football the right way.
True.
The right way where we can sit and enjoy. We want to finish
Play
watching
the
match
right
and
way
say,
with Steve Bruce.
My God, did you see? Listen, you're pissing me off right now.
We get Steve Bruce in. They love it.
If
They
you want
love
me to
it.
get relegated,
I want to end the show. I want me to end the
You
show
have
right now.
to
Wrap it
move.
up, man. To be fair, we are deep in, guys. We have to wrap up the show. To be fair,
Bruce
all I
in.
wanted to say is that to play football in the right way, I want
No,
to
let me clarify something. Let me clarify something. If I'm going to choose between Zidane and Conte, I would pick Zidane. But that was if it was in the summer. But right now,
Yes, me as
there's
well.
no transfer window, and to get this team sorted, we need
Zidane.
Conte.
Conte,
And if he's not good, get rid of
Bruce.
him and get.
But Jerome, why do you want to go through getting rid of managers?
Because right now, Zidane wouldn't be happy taking this squad.
Yeah, I reckon that's true.
Speaking to is like, you know what, I don't want to manage this team. I want to get rid of these 6 of these players, and the board would be like, you know what, we need someone that can take control of these players right now, and I think Conte can do that.
Do it, Bruce.
One more person, please, and then we wrap up.
Bruce.
When does it go?
I said last person, take it.
Bruce is available. No,
Bruce is available. Ex-United player.
Legend.
He just got sacked.
He scored that goal, innit, for our first Premier League title, innit?
Yes, he scored a winner. Yep. He's scored
another sentiment, yeah.
And guess what, guys? Apparently, one season he scored about 20 goals as a defender.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, he was the top scorer.
Wow. You see, Bruce is the real deal as a player, but as a manager, I just don't know.
No, I like him though. I like him though. He knew he can't manage United, so he never came for the job.
Yeah.
Unlike Ole, he can't do it, but went for the job.
Yeah. You'll see Bruce back in this Old Trafford stands though. He'll be sitting next to Fergie as a fan.
True.
Guys, as always, guys, I just want to ask you guys a question. You guys just let me know. Just give me your answer. How long left for this manager? End of the week, next week, end of the month? Tell me. Monty,
tonight.
How long?
Tonight. It should
tonight.
have been gone yesterday. Tonight you should go.
Tonight.
Yeah,
Jerome,
tonight.
what about you?
I think I'm predicting that he's going to get sacked before we play Spurs, because I don't see how he carries on with the players' confidence just on the floor. They're not going to be able to pick themselves up to play for him again after that. So there's no point keeping a manager where it's there when the players don't want to play for you. So I'm going to say
Can't give it a Giggsy. He's getting put away.
Exactly. He's going to get us into trouble. He's going to get us into trouble. Amuk, what about you?
Give
How
it a
long
Bruce.
does Oli have left?
I think Ole is going tonight.
I think
should go out tonight.
I don't see it happening. It's 9:00 right now.
Well, don't forget, it's
Man United work on American Stock
Like,
Exchange time.
we wake up to that.
Oh, that'd be brilliant. That'd be brilliant.
What about you? What are you working on? How long?
I'm free. Be gone by Wednesday.
Wednesday. I'm mean to end it. I think by the end, before the game against Tottenham. So it could be tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, before we play Tottenham. That's why
And they bring Bruce out.
I'm going to give you a political answer, a strategic one, where there is no day just before the Tottenham game. But yes, guys, we'd like to thank you for watching the show. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a wonderful show, guys. Guys who are new to the channel, remember to subscribe and smash that like button. Remember to share. For those who want to contribute to this channel, remember you can always contribute via PayPal. It's in the links description. Of course, if you want to send your super chats next time, please do send it after. Right now, if you want to send super chat to contribute to the channel to give you better quality content, and those as well, guys who are looking for the freshest eyewear, do look into the link description to check out Elite Eyewear, and also remember to check out for MMK as well, catering service as well for food, West African food if you're into it. As well, if you're looking for clothing line, I've got links to that as well for clothes, guys. Last but not least, this is the part where I plug in the guys for them to tell you where you can find them. Let me go straight into it, guys. Ems, where can the people find you?
Twitter. Ems Dom, Twitter.
Ems Dom on Twitter. And Munzi, where can the people find you?
Yeah, you can find me at Munzi Talks, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. Yeah, and also on YouTube at Munzi Talks.
And Jerome, where can the people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram and the username jwilliams_1.
And Amuk, where can the people find you?
They always find me on here every Monday, and also on Instagram, prettyflaco_16.
Okay. Last but not least, guys, of course, I'd like to just apologize for any playback or echoes that you heard, guys. But it's been a wonderful stream. I'm very sure you enjoyed the content. But where you can find me, of course, you'll find me here Mondays, 8 p.m. hosting this show, Catch Up Volume 64 next week, 8 p.m. And also any live events such as Ole Getting Sacked. I will definitely be going live on that day. If I can get the guys to jump in the stream, if they're free, then they will, of course. And any news, mention that news, guys. If you follow the Facebook page, I do live streams on Facebook at least 3 to 4 times in a week. We put in the latest news. Make sure you tune in for that. They're usually in the evening or the afternoon. And of course, guys, the match reactions, of course, which I go live every 15 minutes to 30 minutes after the game as well. That will be across Facebook, Twitter, and also YouTube. Big up to you guys who have tuned in. Big up to Now Kane, who said I could get Oli out. That was a disgrace. Glad that the United fans made their feelings known. Yep, we definitely did. And if you want to find me, guys, remember, again, last but not least, remember to follow the official Instagram of Red United TV, which is Red United TV 1, and the official TikTok account, which is Red United TV, and also my personal Instagram account, which is Ivorian_Spice. Same as the Twitter, guys. And as always, to my ladies, remember to share the link to your ex-boyfriend and your current boyfriend. I'm tired right now. I want to eat. I'm so depressed. Oli has destroyed all of us right now. I can't even tell you the rest, ladies, you know. That's how hurt I am right now. But as always, Manchester United fans, from the guys here, from Ems, Amuk, Munzi, and Jerome, remember to keep it united. And remember to keep it Red United. We are out and see you next week.
Bruce in. Get Bruce in.
Monzi, you must like Bruce, you know.
Bruce in.
Bruce, peace.